Hello everyone, welcome to Vesever story time. And oh my, what a start to begin with. Jeez. Stream hasn't even started yet. Already we've got Shiba with a resub for 6 months. We got half a year. Hot damn. Well, thank you very much. And then on top of that, a $20 donation. Thank you. Thank you so much. But like I said, you know, you didn't have to. But I do appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to be using that for. Is it just going to be going on one of your dancing screens? Or you have something special planned? Alright, but otherwise, we will be going right into the Danganronpa version 3, Chapter 5 Investigation. Blah. Word vomit. There we go. Let's load up into this. A new alert. Oh, nice. Is it going to be a donation alert? Thus the burning of cash? Investigation. Yes, this is the one. Yep. Yes. Oh, I gotta say though, Shiba, I wanted to improve it even more. I was sitting there looking at it, I was like, well, one of my other gripes with it was that the animation starts in a weird spot. So it can't do a perfect loop back and forth. But then because I added in the extra details of it where the biscuit gets burned off when he burns it, like it's a full biscuit, he lights it, the little bit turns into ash. I was like, crap, I can't have it loop back and forth because otherwise when he blows out the smoke, that would be when it loops at the end there. But then suddenly the biscuit would go boop. It's only get another nub at the end there. And that just wouldn't make sense. So then I was gonna go like, but then I have to delete all that again. No, we want it to look more like that biscuit, so let's not worry about it. All right, into it. How is everybody doing this fine Saturday day? I spent a lot of it monster hunting. And then I realized I need to take better care of myself because I also did not eat or drink very well today. I had my 3 pancakes in the morning and then that was pretty much it. Besides like a slice of ham around supper time and that was it. So I said, why am I so unenergetic and tired? Oh yeah, I haven't drank any water today. If I get dehydrated, I start feeling really blah. And then I also didn't have any food. So naturally, that'd be why my energy levels are really low. Once I got some food in me, started drinking some more water, everything was fine. What is food? Come on, cheese, you gotta eat. At least a little something, just a little. Soup, nice. Well, good on you for shoveling. We got a crap ton of snow in over here too. As soon as I woke up, that's what I did. I went outside and I shoveled. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaido's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... I don't want to do it. I have to raise the press to inspect the body. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. You should be able to press the up button to raise the press and check the body. I want to see a crushed body no matter who it is, but I have to do it. I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. Huh? It's not moving? Pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move. Strange. It moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found the power cord is cut. I see. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. Can't be coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. Just take another look at the controls. There must be some clues here. Yeah, gosh, I can't even imagine what that body would look like. A hydraulic press. No. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, this hydraulic press should have had a safety function. The infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried before. Sensor detected other person. Safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? That's true. Was the safety broken overall? It's looking like this whole thing here is going to have 3 people involved in the investigation. Baki, Kaido, and Mr. Nihihi, Kokichi himself. Why do I say Maki? Because of all the knife cuts on the panel and before we came in. And I don't know what was up with her. She's like, yes, I am going to bring this knife. Hello, look, I am bringing a knife. Announcing it to us, to a panel that is all cut up with slashes. Panel that controls the alarm system and electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. The real question is, we need to find out whose body this is. Is it Kaido's? Is it not? The hydraulic press is down and there's blood in the area. Use this to lift up the hydraulic press. We should be able to check. Okay, yeah, no, we already did that. I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? Where you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaido's dead. No, that's not. I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. Keep bugging me. I'll give you afro hair with my magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the exocells. Doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. Alright, so nobody cleaned themselves off after. Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be of much use to us. It's so useless. Probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. Oh.
That's nice.
It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. He popped out. What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot, for crying out loud. And yet, I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Tsumugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know? Oh. Okay, so he just popped up for no reason. Okay. Usually there's at least a little thing. Some advertising? What advertising?
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation. Yeah. All right, we have exocells right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. This is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. He's back.
Oh.
Aw, the hatch is open. How strange. Only the monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch.
Huh?
Did the monocubs open the hatch?
Yeah.
Normally, the monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the exocells.
Well.
Normally being the key word. Because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope. No one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. Electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable. Must be why only the monocubs can control the exocells. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the exocell. I see. Well, we've got this one, which is closed. Rex cell is completely still.
Hey, Shuichi.
It's just dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart. No, shouldn't move anymore. Not without the Mono Cubs or Kokichi. Just a pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Just don't scare me like that.
My magic.
I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. But I suppose if Kokichi was alive, he could move at any time by remote. Why didn't you say so sooner? That is, if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the Exocells. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Okay, so we're still at the toilet. This is the bathroom. Now that I think about it. No! I'm locked up in this bathroom. Well, Kokichi is just outside that door. This is the place where Kaido was imprisoned. Kaido might have left some kind of clue here. No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Yes, that's the whole point I opened the door. Oh, hello. Alright, well, there's this window. It's a window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. Small window, and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here. Okay. I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaido would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Alright, how about this wonderful toilet? No! Disappointing. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? Well, we know 3 people that can put this together. I doubt I'm one of them. That's used it, I should say. Crossbow, this is one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Alright, so this glass bottle. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty.
If I remember correctly.
I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely. I can see the word poison.
Could it be?
If it's poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but definitely has something to do with the case. A bloodstain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Well, from everything that we can see here, I'm starting to think Maki tried to come in. She was slashing at the control panel. It wasn't working. She couldn't get in. Then she probably went to the side there. She talked to Kaido. Kaido said since he's stuck in here, if he could get the crossbow. Maki went, got the crossbow, gave it to Kaido through the window, so this way, because Kaido knows how to put it together. So this way he's ready for if Kokichi comes in, he could fire at Kokichi. So he'd have poisoned arrows that he could fire at Kokichi to protect himself and to escape. So would that mean Kokichi's in there? And if so, why hasn't Kaido come out yet, though? Oh, I missed this bag. That case. Ah, this case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? So backing away from the conversation, Kaido headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? The case from before, right? Alright, I finished investigating the bathroom. There are more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? Yeah, that's the thing. Where's the culprit? And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloodied? That bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? Still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. So yeah, no, I'm thinking he covered the poison because if he's not a good shot, at least if he gets an arrow into Kokichi, there'd be poison in it. The only thing I can think of, because they made a point to show that the XSL can be opened, is that someone's hiding inside the other XSL. Wait, what? Like someone's hiding in this one.
Oh my.
Was this a bloodstain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press, a swipe pattern as if dragged. Yeah, so Kokichi came in, he got hit a few times. Although 3 arrows would be very impressive. Because you have to reload the crossbow each time. Unless it has an automatic feed. And electronic. So those coming from the bathroom. Let's say suggest something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Isn't this further against the wall? No. So, because it does fit one person. Yeah, I've clicked on that. I've clicked on both the XSLs. I've gone to the bathroom. I've done that. Oh, I haven't looked at the painting machine. Looks like a machine used to paint XSLs. It smells kinda like paint thinner. The same as before. Probably not related to the case. Okay. What have I missed? I did the clothing. I did the press. So again? Storage space, I talk to her, talk to that. Let's talk to Himiko again. So you thought she... Oh, nope. Okay, maybe I need to re-look at things? No, this is still the same. Yep, no, we went through all that already. Oh, wait. Maybe this? Nope. Huh. That's weird. Hey, Zatran, how's it going? Those paper things that you were building earlier today, that's pretty interesting. How many do you have in total so far? Control panel? With a crusher. Like this the operation, I looked at the operation one. That's what we just double checked. Unless there's another one? Maybe Kaido's code again?
No.
No. Hmm? Oh, there we go. I did have to look at it again. The sleeve has a single small hole in it. Hole in the sleeve. What could this be? Yeah, I guess you couldn't find it before because you didn't realize to look that you had to look through the crossbow bolts. So, how did Kaido get hit then? Unless Maki was the one that was at the window with the crossbow trying to shoot into the room? And then she hit Kaido by mistake. Why wouldn't she just give it to him? Or maybe Kaido missed. Kokichi ripped it from him and then he fired into Kaido. Built 4 more sets of... Oh, wow. There are many sets, but yeah, no, you could probably build a very nice village. Can't check the body, so I won't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. So I can investigate here in the hangar. Still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. Still can't deduce who the victim is. More clues. I should investigate other areas. Start with the areas around the hangar. Yes, we have to figure out all the scratch marks. and the outside of the window. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electro
All
bomb.
right.
To investigate this place thoroughly, there must be some clues around here. Now, the interesting thing is, they stated before that even getting close to the shutter out operation panel would set off the alarm. The control panel that connects the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with the electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? Looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Wait, how are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? The only other thing I can think of is if they had another bomb? Whew, I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There's something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey,
Hey, Kibo, before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Ah, yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the exocell returning to the hangar.
okay.
Yes, you said the exocells could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exocell, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone? I saw Himiko. So she does have something to hide. Wait,
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
that looks like the crossbow case? So maybe it wasn't Maki? Wait. Interesting.
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag.
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect
You're
her.
right.
True, it is suspicious. Said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
No.
Now that I think of it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. Has to be. That black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Shuichi, but... What is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever. So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Right, that must be it. That thing Himiko said was bothering him. Really is a bit too sensitive. Poor guy. Okay, let's check the window quickly. It's the bathroom window. The hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit
I
through.
knew it.
That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. Okay, and then we're going to quickly check over here. Yeah, they're all still here. Okay, so yeah, they're probably all the same. We'll just double check this one. Yes. Okay. So now let's go back in and ask Himiko what the heck was happening here. Oh no, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. So yeah, this trial is interesting. So maybe those gashes weren't from Maki? Yeah, we already know all that. Oh, never mind. Not exactly a bomb, though, even if it's called an electro bomb. Jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. Perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary! I only have 3 of them, so I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, and what of the other 2? I thought that was just me saying about going in. That's all I was concerned with in the hangar.
But
I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. Press one in the bathroom, the bottle of poison, and to investigate those leads.
right.
Should also inspect the 3 exocells that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place? Might be related to the case as well. Well then. Apparently I needed to finish. Oh. Okay, so I guess I can't go back into. I'll talk to Himiko later. Yeah, well, there's nothing different here about the 3 that were investigating or guarding Monokuma, so I'm not sure why they mentioned. Oh, wait! There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power, it must have been used. Used for what?
Well, you know.
But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. If you use it against an exocell, it'll run out of juice with just 1 shot. Got it?
if I remember correctly,
Electro hammer's power is expended. It requires 24 hours to recharge. You know that for certain. Remember the site I saw yesterday? It says I was protecting Monokuma for some reason. She said he was the mastermind. The exocell should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them, too. Was I so caught up thinking about Kokichi I ignored Monokuma? Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say! Monokuma!
And another.
It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store.
Way.
But you didn't need to sneak around because the excells wouldn't have attacked you.
hey,
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak?
Yes.
Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone's going there is the same.
wait.
No, not about that. Not about the exocells not attacking us. Oh, at that time, the exocells were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now that the monocubs aren't around to pilot them. Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the exocells were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma?
Hey,
Why are you telling me all of this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
Hey,
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if I put someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. A person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants. So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
Okay.
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them. Ooh. It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex. Oh boy. This information about the exocells could be a clue to solving the case. I should remember this. Alright, so someone knew about that. So they knew if they came in here with a hammer, They can knock one to open it. Which actually explains why that green one was going into the hangar. So someone went into the hangar with an exocell. And that's how they were able to get through without the alarm. So then they could have killed Kaido. Or Kokichi if he was in there as well. And then turned off the alarm from the inside. Re-alarmed everything on their way out. Which would explain why there's nobody there. And if that's the case, then that means it now opens up a lot more who could be the bad guy. Or the blackened, I should say. Because now that means anybody. Oh, can I not teleport? Oh, man. I want to go to the labs. Alright, so one was my lab. I forget where the other one was. Up we go. Wait. Aw. Alright, so we're going up these stairs. Mine's on the next floor, I believe. And, yeah. Oh, now I can teleport. I'm so confused. Perhaps I just didn't go to the right floor. Or I bypassed it. Or I'm just blind. That's also a very real possibility. Ah, right, Maki's lab. Right, that's what it was. And which is where I am. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone. It's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. Because Kaido had them. Okay. Oh, right. Probably. Just look at these black cases. As I suspected, there are two black bags here. Yeah, identical to the one in the hangar. Case of the crossbows. The crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
Looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. There are two. When I was here with Kaido before, there were three of them. I'm sure that Kaido didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbows in the hangar must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. We got the weapon shelf. Feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Oh, yeah. No, this is literally what we just went through. Look at all these guns. Okay, so why are they using a crossbow with poison when there's actual guns here? Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. That makes no sense. Look, there's pistols. Pistols that would have fit through that window, no problem. Too loud? I mean, technically it would be loud, yes, but breath. He's fighting for his life. Oop, turn around, turn around. Yeah, I'm sad that I can't go in there. It's so crazy. That bottle of poison in the hangar, I need to confirm that it came from here. Poison shelf. There are several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so a small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. Hmm? There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says Strike 9 poison. Poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. A bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? Knight's Hate Antidote. Arsenic Antidote. Oh, a bunch of antidotes. These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? Didn't know these were here. Went to labels. Each bottle's only 1 dose. Each one only works on a specific poison. Well, I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the Strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean?
All right.
Right, I've investigated this room thoroughly. Didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaido isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma's still moving around and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaido's clothes are in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be... Oh, it's too soon to be thinking like that. I'll investigate a little more, I'll find something. Still time, I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something, I should check again. Okay, so what I'm guessing is the poison was applied to the weapons. And that bottle was Strike 9... That doesn't make sense though. I wouldn't say Strike 9 poison antidote. Because these ones just says Knight's Hate Antidote. Blah 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 antidote. Arsenic antidote. Otherwise those ones would say like Knight's Hate Poison Antidote. The only other thing is that I could have thought of is there was a poison antidote over there. Oh, I can't just teleport right to the hang. Wait, I should have been able to teleport to the hangar. Yeah, there we go. It's just through the outside. So yeah, I need to go look at that poison bottle again and try to wipe away the blood. And talk to Himiko. Oh. Look, everybody's here.
Shuichi,
Can you come with me?
what happened?
Something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. Oh, okay. Shall quickly run into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? Wait for me! Oh.
Hey,
Kibo, what are you looking at? I was trying to look in that toilet. And it didn't let me before.
Yes.
Take a look at this.
Huh?
These are Kokichi's clothes? Soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's. So is there like a naked Kokichi running around?
But
Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. Looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way. How are these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
yeah,
Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. I know, Kyo, it could have been very, very messy. I guess he knew there was an industrial cleaner just right outside if it turned poorly. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah, clogging the toilet, huh? This isn't the time to hesitate. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. They're found in the toilet. Someone must have tried to flush them. Who would do that?
What's the matter?
Without the matter, please investigate.
Okay.
The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue.
All right.
Made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's so clothes and spread them open. There's a crap stain all over them. Small hole in the back. Another hole in the sleeve. About the same size as the one on Kaido's sleeve. Traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? Mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is a very important clue. Oh, I'm happy I was able to help. I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. If Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaido go? Why not show himself? Why is this game still going, even though the mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. I'm glad that they mentioned that. Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaido is dead? Alright, Himiko.
What?
You and Kibo both look more refreshed now. Edge mode. She's all refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom. Even now, you can't help yourselves, huh?
That's true.
It's all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. I need to talk to her! Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? Wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
See?
Wonder where he went off to. He disappeared? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that,
it's plain to see.
but I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaido. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaido or anything.
Okay.
I know, you're probably right. Tsurugi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. I'm certain that one of them must have.
It's about that time. That's right.
Hmm.
It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished.
Are the two people locked in this room? You
Wonder
think
what
one
kind of
died?
despair awaits you this time.
Nah, jeez, nah. Nobody would die. Nah. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaido, whoever's alive, will be there.
Then
Trial, we'll know who the victim is. Oh. Oh, never mind. For a moment there, I thought one of the XSLs was missing. I was like, aha! No. Okay, like, Kokichi's a master of hide and seek. So, I mean, he could be hiding somewhere in here and we'd never find him. Now, the thing is, this is open right now, so whoever's hiding could potentially just jump in here and take that if they want to remain unhidden, right? But then it'd have to be like Kokichi, because I don't think Kaido would hide that well. This one's a tough one. No, not another 2-5, no! This isn't everyone, right? Kaido and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
And Kokichi is already there.
You
As
bastard.
the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaido is alive.
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Well,
It's a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair?
you don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after the class trial. And only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right, we're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
We can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice.
That's not true.
Go to trial? No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? It sounds to me like you just don't know what hope is. I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaido would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaido, he'd say, "Let's go!" It's odd that I'm not talking to Himiko to figure out what happened before the trial starts, because that seems to be pretty important. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into these open doors. We'll be honest and not ask for predictions. It is. It's. It lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? Because, yeah, with those clothes there, it shows that they could have been swapped. Those thoughts pierced my mind. I suddenly stopped. Blech. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
Ha! A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts. What's going on? What are you scheming now? It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming. This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but he will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair. Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know?
Shut up.
Whatever, hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death. Add a dash of lies and truth. Bake it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. Decadent. And once more, we face the class trial. Those skills run. Oh yeah, baby. Was the one who died Kaido or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe Kaido wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone to grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I'll fight in this trial of truth and lies. Well, that was a very short investigation. Finished it within 50 minutes. Nice. So let's see how far into the trial we can get. New record? Yeah, no, it was like really quick.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it.
A long trial? No,
Correctly,
no.
And only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
I like that Kaido's portrait has a question mark on it.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique
Yeah,
circumstances?
yeah, there's Kokichi, the same as well.
Cause for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is it possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving!
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the master.
Welcome, Duke.
Kokichi.
There'll be no despair, none whatsoever.
Yeah,
Just
that's
happiness
the only thing I
and
can
love.
think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
I think Maki had a thing for Kaido, though. Like, she was all starting to get all like, about him.
Before we can identify
So
a
she's very
suspect,
upset.
we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaido's the victim, but I have my doubts. Still a chance Kaido is still alive. Keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Everyone's gonna be yeah.
The victim has to be Kaito. Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
Okay. Whoop.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Okay.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi.
I guess Kokichi's clothes on Maki's.
Lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells. The victim has to.
Oop, wrong button.
Can't be the victim because there's no evidence.
Missed the V.
That's wrong!
I wasn't expecting that sudden noise.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Just on the sleeve. We're going to ignore the one that's right in his back.
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Agi's insisted that it's Kaito's. Why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito was still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. Why, hello there, DJ Bronze League. How you doing today? Yeah, she's very sure on Kaito. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito's still alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Hmm? What about them?
Something peculiar about those clothes. Sleep? Like, all of those are weird.
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press?
Duke, why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Bronze League. At least silver. On the trial now? Yeah, that investigation was really quick. It was very lovely not needing to go zip, 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 back and forth, back and forth.
If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well.
But he never wore the sleeve, his arm in the sleeve.
So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Objection! I'm going to agree with Maki with this one.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Oof. Are you sure with that logic? Which sleeve did he keep out? I assumed it was both. I thought he just tied it around himself.
It's rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito.
Oh, really?
If
Oh,
you can't see that,
well then.
Then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Yeah.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Oh no! Well, he's going to appear solid, but I know that's not. She's wrong. We can't conclude Kaito's dead.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner.
Yeah, it'd have to be Kaito's.
He never put his arms through his coat sleeve.
I'll cut through your words.
I missed.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve.
No, it was
That
always just one
his
side.
right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Honestly, I'm with Maki here. I never remembered his arms in either sleeve. I always thought it was both of them undone.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Oof.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Maki, what's really going on? Seems you made up your mind that Kaito's definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over. Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Doesn't do much for like Maki.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
So yeah, they did go inside that. The Exocells did it! Oh my.
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Oof.
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself. Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move.
Interesting.
Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly.
As far as yeah, hate the game. What is it that you hate? Is it just the V3 that you dislike? I've heard that there's a
The moment the victim died.
oh, bit of controversy between them.
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
I mean, yeah, that would be concrete evidence. Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exocell, jumped up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. Well,
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I mean, it looked pretty legit, but at the same time, it blocks view at one point, and we've already seen that right when it was about to crush Kibo, Kibo just rolled out. So technically, Kaito, but then that makes no sense because then where'd all the blood come from? Unless the video was paused at that exact moment, and then Kaito rolled out through Kokichi's butt. I don't know. It would have to be some video editing.
My fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions.
Well, there we go.
Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either.
Yeah, there we go.
Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
See, if it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. He died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine. Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty clear.
I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you. I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why was Kaido killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaido. Well, not only the jacket, but, you know, that video there. I mean, it showed Kaido getting squished. It just told us all that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaido?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is... you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What? What is this trial?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again?
Okay, what is this?
Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up?
So confused.
Does that mean it's been decided? Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place.
Okay, Shuichi, what did you
Something's
see?
not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us? That's not possible!
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said! I'm actually not the culprit!
Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yepers, that was a lie. Sorry.
It's a lie!
The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage! It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious? What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
Shows that it happened, not that he did it. The only option? Is that really true? Are we just gonna leave it at that? Because we know, I think it was the green one went in?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
Okay, yeah.
What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the
Please.
culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Ichigo Kaido with the hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now. Is that even possible?
There's no doubt that
Oh,
Kokichi
okay, that's
is the
where it's the
culprit.
safety function.
We all...
Let's see. Oh, you met his VA? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Was it a lie? Yeah. He was not really the VA. He was a lie this entire time. That didn't you? Oh, interesting.
saw that footage from earlier, right?
Okay.
Kaito got crushed.
He couldn't have gotten crushed.
That's wrong!
Both hand, both feet, and both nipples. You can do it.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions.
That's
The
right,
hydraulic
Rochi.
press will
Unless he was
automatically
already
stop if its
dead.
infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Well, they're just saying that it was used to crush, not necessarily that they died from it. Because we saw in the bathroom that's where the blood was. So if somebody shot the crossbow through the window and killed somebody there, went into the
It's more
exocell,
likely
they
that
dispose
Kaito
of the
was
body.
crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
Ah, that's a good point.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosol's remote control.
But I heard him saying it was a lie. The quality wasn't great. Ah, interesting.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
Come on. You were there investigating too. Yes, there's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. Found somewhere around the hydraulic press. Can we talk about the blood? He said around the... Oh, yes, this. The swipe bloodstain pattern.
This is it! There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
Oh, Maki's sweating bullets because she knows.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death. This! There we go.
There!
I know she's all like, She's seeming very guilty right now.
The sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with a weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Luckily, you can just go back and get your receipt adjusted.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not possible. I can show you the world. The weapon that left that small hole in Kaito's sleeve. I'm guessing the 3 arrows. Arrows in the bathroom.
Oh no!
Fine. Technically, that's what left the hole, though.
This is it!
I mean, technically...
The weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Usually you could piece together that, you know... Whatever. Technically, with the poison, he could have been stabbed, too. It would have worked. Crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Yep.
Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
The bullet's what kills the person, not the gun. Yeah. This would have made both work. Yeah, exactly. Going too fast again. I mean, technically both are right. But yeah.
If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Oh, Himiko.
Himiko, what's wrong?
She's got a terrible poker face.
Probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
Hope and despair, oh boy. Bathroom window.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
Oh, come on, girl. Come on. Come on. That one I didn't even have to wait to see what everything else is.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar.
Is it Thyme? Thytum? Either way, hello and welcome.
Maybe
How you
it
doing
wasn't
today?
possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar.
And we already saw in the cutscene beforehand, like before this all happened, that when they were talking to each other, they were at face level. So it's not like, well, the window was too high up. No, they could have easily hit him.
Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
Except for Himiko. Himiko herself would be way too short to do that.
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too.
Yeah, I know, like, Maki. Calm down, girl. We didn't say anybody. We're just saying how. How it happened. But if we're fair, Cheese, Kyoko also got very cold towards us as well, and she was angry as too, and fought against us a little bit. So it's not towards the, yeah. Kyoko at least made sense of, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. How many people died so far? We are on chapter 5, so that puts it at quite a bit. It's easier to tell you who's still alive. Shuichi, maybe Kaito, we're not sure. Maybe Kokichi, we're not sure. Kibo, Himiko, and Maki and Tsumugi. That's all that's left.
You're always suspicious of your friends.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial.
It's true, we're,
So
stop
we all
sidelining
agree
us,
that the
Maki.
murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
Ah, if only Mew was here.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
See?
I love Mew version 2.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows. In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am.
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Calling it now, we're going to be using the black duffel bag as the next point.
Anyone could have gone to her
Truth bullet.
research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
You go physically arm the thing. Oh. You got a point.
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one!
Don't catch Kaito's disease. I know. It's like, ugh.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious.
We're gonna have a multi-way debate.
Maybe I am the culprit.
Yeah, the panic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oof, this is gonna be rough. Oh.
Number one suspect, because I was in the hangar.
If
Let's
you
go with the
are
crime
the
scene.
culprit,
Did not come
explain
from
the
me.
crossbow.
There's a good
I know we
magic
could have
source
gotten it
around
from her
there.
research lab.
So I went
Then
there
who
and
I'm
found
the number one suspect.
Empty-handed. She didn't though.
I
I'm
love
the one who
this
shot
man.
Kaito.
Okay, so it's Kibo's account.
I went to the
Okay. Because he's the one who said that she went there with a bag in her hand.
source around there. So I went
Then
there
who-
empty
I'm the
handed.
number one suspect.
No, wrong button! Oh no! No! Ah! Crap. I hit the truth bullet. I mean, sorry, the switch bullet thingy. Oh my goodness. Instead of the other button, which does the slow time.
Suspect.
Oh, I missed. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I would have at least hit it, if not the V. Man, I'm just mass panicking too much.
So
Okay.
I went
Then
there
who
empty
I'm the
handed.
number one suspect.
There we go.
I heard it.
There we go. Got the V counter. Whew.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
The deviation is hard with the controller. If I was using the mouse, it'd be fine. No problem. But with it, they're going, no matter what with my controller. It's like, "Argh."
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No, that was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me.
We went through this. She can't do that.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
I'm just thankful that they don't make us argue points that we've already solved from other trials. Imagine having to prove that all over again. Again.
The crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
This movie's probably is a good half a taller than Himiko. Hmm? Yes, cheese. No. That would be way too much bloat.
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait, that's wrong. I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth. Please believe me.
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. More debates.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah,
Oh.
I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
I think we agree. I know. I agree that she didn't, but what do I use for that? That kind of with the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Did Himiko have done this? That's the question.
Not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally
I guess
agree.
the 3 arrows? Because all 3 arrows are wet with blood.
I only carried the case.
Oh, right. Yes. No. We agree with her because only the people who knows how to make it would be able to. Because it's too complicated, yeah.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true
Just missed
statement.
it. So close. She sounds pretty funny squeaking away.
That's true.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Got it! With the V. You have to reload it too as well, yeah.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
They are all disassembled to begin with.
Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But
It depends
I
how
believe someone
disassembled
without
it is,
proper
Roshi.
training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
She's looking pretty guilty.
I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Oh, so she is in on it.
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Asked to. That's the person who asked was... Kaido.
That's it! Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it.
Totally, Oma. Yeah, he knows how
I
to.
can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think that Kaido asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaido was trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
I will do something about this. Ugh.
Maki, just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me.
Hey, you over there.
I got
There.
startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito, and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
It's a great way to disable. I mean, he'll be disabled permanently, right? Hey, Spooky. No, rest in peace. Oh, wait. Yeah, pretty
Presumably,
much.
Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's proof of that. Wait, both. Oh no. Oh yeah, Kokichi's clothes. Both their names start with K. Yeah, this way it's
Remember that when we
the
found
person who did it was.
there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
You don't remember? I mean, I don't know. What's a little bolt sticking out? Maki's been acting strangely. Why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. But in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
Ooh, she seems very hurried right there.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Come on, let's vote. Let's go, 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 go.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
Yeah, did you all know the truth for Tenko? Yeah, everybody needs to figure everything out.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
Oh, Monokuma. So if you get shot in the back, felt some sort of pain, then immediately pass out? I mean, at that point, you wouldn't really... Well, you'd know something hit you in the back, though.
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Yeah, but don't forget, he also talked like Kaido right away, right in the very beginning,
Kokichi's
perfectly.
gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
It, what?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys! The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Nah, I'm done. Forget this. Get way too complicated. What is this?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Okay, so where's your proof?
Don't ever call me that!
Ooh, she doesn't like that.
Whoa there, chill.
It'll get worse? No.
Kokichi?
No.
I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Oh dear. Kaido's alive after all. No. Maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaido or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. Oh god, I have to actually pick? Freaking hell. The video made it really look like it. Of the injuries... I'm out of time. Crap. Okay, you know what? It's a 50-50 guess. I don't know. Trying. I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaido. What's the evidence we have points to Kaido?
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
Okay, I don't think it mattered which one you pressed.
Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die! Good, good! This is already more entertaining!
Yes, Rochi, like Cheese and Spooky said, there was a power cut, so this way you couldn't lift the press. And then it was mentioned that the electromagnetic things floating in the air could stop the safety part of the press, so if they were alive, it would finish going down. So...
Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Alright, let's give it everything we've got!
yeah, and then there's the literal video evidence. That's the tough thing. Because apparently there's no way it could have been doctored. I don't trust it either because it seems too convenient. But the only thing I don't know. I don't know. I think this is the only trial so far where I haven't had a clear idea.
I suspect that Kaito is inside.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Okay.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed and...
Probably this one.
Footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi.
I got this!
All the arrow
Kaito's
holes.
clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated.
I got this!
Probably
Because the
alive?
evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito
That one
is
was
still
also
alive.
50-50. It could have been alive or
Why are
mastermind.
you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this!
Son of a...
Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind.
It's just
but
me, but I noticed the pause button being mentioned. Yeah. Well, that's the thing as well I was talking about, is that there was a point when it was lowering that it covers view, so technically it could be stopped and flings switched, but it wouldn't have left much space. Well, actually, I don't really know how far down that was.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the...
I got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal.
we can't confirm that. He said that he can't leave the exisal because
Anyone who knows...
Plus the safety function, yeah.
Kokichi got crushed?
Well, like he also mentioned, we've mentioned that there were other bombs. There's 3. What happened to the other 2? Maki had
Arrow
one.
hole on Kokichi.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes.
Oh, whoops! I was probably using the
I want to
slow
believe
thing.
Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind.
No! 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 Oh my gosh! I pressed the down button. I pressed the down button.
Kaito is inside the exisal.
I got this.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. That was ridiculous. That was...
Arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I feel pretty bad about that one.
I want to believe Kaito is still.
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Why are you so
I
opposed?
got this. Because the evidence doesn't support.
Who wants to hear this bang some more? Yeah, that background music. Full counter.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one.
Maki's probably like, well, geez, dude, this is what I was saying. There is that one is used for Kokichi to go through the death road of despair and find the secret of the outside world, not to open it, to stop the obstacles. The other one was now this. Yeah, he had the key card. And it was a long road, so I don't think because it only the electro thing only goes for 50 yards.
I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
And the one here is.
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but. What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
There's the little, when you're hitting things with a hammer in the tunnel while you're going through it, the little things against the panels against the wall. Technically, those could be key scans as well, because I've been at security jobs as well where I have my key card. Just tap it, whoop, unlocks the doors, or could lock certain things. Because he knew about that before he got Mew to make the electro hammers and bombs. Because if you remember, Mew, he said he made those were both made at the same time, and that was further on into the whole thing. So he couldn't have had the bombs yet when he first found out about the truth of the outside world.
Alrighty then, let the debate begin! When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there!
The
Arrows.
crossbow was in Kaito's possession first.
Okay.
He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I
Arrows.
secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Just, yeah.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Whoa.
That's wrong.
I think it almost made the way through when the text went up high enough to trigger the V.
What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
Oh, well, this is important. What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him 1! Kaito even told me to only bring him 1. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought 1. What's going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene.
Cheese likes to pretend that he's like Junko.
And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
Kokichi for this game. Oh, okay. Wow, wow.
So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko's lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think! I need to think. Taxi time! Oh no, there's gonna be a Hangman's Gambit coming up too then. No, I missed one. Disappointing. And there's 3. Can I get both? Oh, this damn car. I know I could brake. Why is this even a question? We literally just had Himiko say it was only 1. I know, it's like way too hard. This is ridiculous. Why do they give me these hard questions? My brain doesn't think like that. Or 4,000. 4 arrows involved, just like the 4 divas of destruction. For it is I, Gundam Tanaka. Ha 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 ha. The blackened Gundam has returned once more. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I'll take it. I'll take the hidden one, Akuma. It's true. My 4 dark devas climbed through the window. Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? No. They would have come from outside. In fact, I believe Maki Roll could have went there. She could have brought it. And then disassembled and put it back later. So if she was planning on doing things. My brain doesn't think. Smack that chick on 125. That's right. We're taking them all out. Oh my goodness. No, I missed it. I feel terrible. Oh. At least there's mystical force fields on the sides of the road to stop. Oh no! That is the very first car I've hit all game. I didn't brake fast enough. I wasn't looking ahead of where the roads turn into one. I feel terrible. How could I? Wasn't prepared for this. Oh my gosh, now I'm missing all kinds. Who brought the 2 arrows? Oh gosh, this one's the only one I can think of is Maki. My fart. Sorry, Mr. I'll read that big block of text in a moment there. Kokichi Himiko, a third party. Why do you guys hate lies that much? Only one truth, but endless possibility for lies, you know? Some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people. If you deny all that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst. I enjoyed when he was talking about that one, yes.
It connects.
Cool.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
What can I say, Rochi? I live fast, I crash
That's just
fast.
a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
But that is true, why 2 arrows?
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Imagine any RP to have Nagito and Oma all the time. Oh my good lord. Completely closed off? Can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Why, the exocell, of course. Where's the E? What was that, E? I think it was. Yes. Where's the X? I saw an X earlier. Thank goodness, an easy one. Oops. Yes. Whew. Love it.
That's it. The exosol.
Hey man, get it from the first. I actually enjoyed this one. This one's my favorite of all of them, and I hated number 2s. Hated.
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exosols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exosol.
I saw an exosol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exosol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys.
Yeah, it's not that I hated Danganronpa 2. It was the Hangman's Gambit in Danganronpa 2 that was just it was not good. It was not good at all. Oh god. In fact, I've blocked it out of my mind, so I can't even describe how it worked anymore. I'd have to look at a video.
It makes sense that the alarm system and electric
Oh,
barrier
right.
wouldn't react to an
Yeah.
exosol.
I remember it now. Thanks for making me remember. Basically, there were bubbles going all the way across the screens, kind of like that fish thing, except you could see what it was. So not only did you have to guess what the word was going to be, you then had to pick up a bubble that was that letter. Then you had to drop it in front of another bubble that was that letter. Then when they merge and create a big bubble, then you could hit that bubble to go put it up there. But at the same time, if any of the other bubbles touched a bubble that wasn't the same letter, they go and blow up and do damage to you. So then basically, at the later trials, when there's bubbles like everywhere, and you had to spend half the time, unless you're slowing time and so on, but even that only goes so much, just stopping the problems from exploding versus just looking for the right letters like you do here. These fishes, I don't have to worry about anything. I just use my vision to try to find the right letter, I pick it. The other one, I had to keep stopping all the time. And then eventually, you watch my VODs, I gave up. I didn't care anymore. I was just trying to solve as fast as possible. Like, there's explosions everywhere. Some of them I only finished with like half a heart left. But I just grew so tired of it. Yes, the closing arguments is great.
Where the exosols are supposed to be stored.
Those are fun.
It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exosol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exosol, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exosol every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exosol and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an exosol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
This is when he says that part. We hadn't come across that line yet. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. No, he doesn't say it to Mew.
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third-party commandeered
New
the
sound
exosuit
clip.
and infiltrated the hangar.
Nipples
This person
too!
must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not possible.
But he just said it was.
What? Not possible.
Oh, because we skipped ahead how to get into the exocell, right? Aki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me? Like, there's something up with Maki this entire trial. He used Electro Hammer, I bet.
someone was piloting the exosol. They could have used it to enter the hangar.
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
Nope, just use your nipples.
Do you know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols,
Yep.
and they were all moving too.
Yep.
I was controlling them remotely.
Okay.
Electro hammers
Oops.
weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
Oh no!
If someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
How did I take a
It's not
damage?
possible.
Is operating
Is
the
it missed?
exosol really that difficult?
Or there's the Electro Bomb.
Get inside an exosol.
Oh, that's true. An Electro Bomb could have done it.
Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols,
And the hammer.
and they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an
Brought
option.
to you by Monaco.
Hey,
Yesterday,
thank you
all
very
the
much for
hammers
that
were still
follow.
recharging.
There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
Nope.
You're right, it's
Goodness.
If someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar. That's not possible.
Could be the Electro Bomb.
And they're all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Electro
ready.
hammers weren't an option.
Ready.
Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
Ah, son of
You're
a gun.
right, it's impossible.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't even bother trying with that.
If someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the
I think it's latch or hammer.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol
There's enough space. There's an electronic hatch that only the mono cubs can open. So that one wouldn't be it. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, because Kokichi's hammer was never...
Do we even know how to get inside the
was never
exisal?
used, right?
Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols.
So there's still his
And they were all
hammer that
moving,
was
too.
unaccounted
I
for.
was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
That's wrong!
That's a good point. Yes, yes. Not all the hammers.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one.
Yeah, like the grenade made sense, but we didn't find a grenade or anything, so it's
There
like,
was a
ah.
used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exosols.
That electro
I'll
hammer
lie.
used by the third party?
I can't do it, Duke. I can't lie if I don't have to.
Maybe they used it to disable an exisol.
Yes, I think so.
I mean, you could probably lie and just say it was a bomb. Yeah, there's optional lies in this game as well.
There were 4 exosols,
Yes, grenades.
but this morning there were only 3.
I only know that because I happened to, when I was looking at V3 stuff before. There's some additional optional ones you can do.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exosol taken by this third party?
Yeah, exactly. I don't care for doing lies in this. It makes no sense lying in a trial. So if,
Shuichi is getting warmer.
it's only if I'm forced to.
How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Identity of the third party. This electro hammer gives us a clue. Saw 4 exocells at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaido. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. Culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. Like one person among us that I think could do that. Has to be Maki. Has to be.
It's you,
Why you do this, girl? Why?
Maki. You're the
When
third
you're about to
party,
get into trouble. I mean,
aren't you?
a lot of people do try that. The reason we lie is because people are emotional idiots. Oh god, jeez, yes. Yes. I would love to be able... I am perfectly fine owning up to my mistakes. If I screw up, even though I know I'm in trouble, you know, I'll own up to it. Because if you're lying and trying to put blame on others, it'll just come back to you and you look even worse, and it's just terrible. So even with little things, I don't really do white lies, so I'll try to just be like, either just say that I just don't want to say, or it's like, you know what, no, I'm not going to be answering this. But it just... I'm tired of all the over-emotionalness that happens.
What? It's Maki?
Being better like, no!
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exisol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, got it?
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning,
Maki, where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the
Oh,
conclusion
yeah.
that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab,
But why 2?
disabled the exasol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar.
Imagine not using an electro hammer.
Now we
I know
have
Maki's
to
just like,
figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
I'll kill your logic. We're talking about Maki, the expert assassin.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way. Maki, what are you?
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exasol, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
Okay. I'm not sure how we can refute this one. Large black
You're
cave?
right.
Poison?
I used the electro hammer.
Oop.
And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too.
Oh gosh, this one's
I
tough.
also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
No! Okay, so it's gonna be poison then. Oh, this means all, but I can't back down.
You're right.
No! Oh
I
my
used
god.
the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Blade lock. Ugh. How did I win against that?
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
Ah.
An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Yeah.
That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
God. This one's actually really tough.
The arrows left holes in her clothes.
Oh
Think
my
about the locations of the wounds.
god.
They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal
I'll cut through your words.
That was actually the hardest cutting one that I've had to
It
do.
wouldn't matter where the arrow hit, if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! Cause why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
She missed. Well, it could be, yeah. So, Kaido fired his one bolt. He got Kokichi in the arm. Didn't kill him. Maki comes in, fires, misses, hits Kaido. Just goes, ah, shh. And then fires the next one and actually gets Kokichi. They're now both poisoned. She kills both of them. She didn't mean to. She did it.
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fight?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
The girl wouldn't have missed. I mean, that is true.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant
Everyone. So then there's one body under the press. So what if that it was Kaido, and then it's a dead body in the exocell right now of Kokichi. Oh, could be all of us.
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Absolute aim, but missed due to the target moving or Kaido being a damn hero again getting in the way. Exactly. You would hit, but then Kaido goes says, wait! And then, yeah.
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it.
Someone said hope.
So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see.
Oh.
Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone.
I'm so glad that you all are finally able to see some hope. This has been what I've been working towards the entire time.
Shuichi, you're so persistent. Are you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then, what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood.
Would have been perfect. Perfect for going into a commercial break.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. All messed her up for you. Yeah, she's definitely got a little interesting there. It's the verdict, eh? It's a good question. That's the tough thing is that the wife is coming home right away, and she usually loves to talk to me right away. So I think it's probably for the best that I ended here. A good stopping point. We've got a lovely cliffhanger for next time. Just what happened within this trial. No, Simulacra 2, last I heard, it was delayed. So it's not coming out until the 30th. Unless that changed again? Because I do have it on my wishlist on Steam. Now I have to take a look. Come on, Simulacra 2. Let's go. Unless it's out on another venue? Because yeah, no, it got pushed back to January 30th here. Oh, mobile already has it. Okay, good to know. I'm planning on picking it up through the PC though, so we'll... Oh, hey, that actually looks like the guy from Contradiction. Interesting. Maybe not. Anyways. So yes, we're going to call it right here. And then we will continue finishing off the trial on Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then depending how long that goes, well, usually we do the trial and then going on to it a bit there as well. Oh, from Jacksepticeye. Oh, interesting. So anyways, thank you very much, everybody, for coming out today. You can follow me on the Twitters. I have a Discord, and I upload all my VODs over to YouTube as well. Now, today is a special day. There's been a lot of people that were streaming, so we can... Oh, hey, Zatron's back on. Cool beans. All right, well, we'll send you Zatron's way. He's doing some worm. And last I checked, he was doing a bunch of building and so on of his base there. Ah, there's the button. I couldn't find it. Goodness. So anyways, you all have yourself a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time.